Good morning. Welcome to the update from the bunker on Friday, the 8th of May. Beautiful day, blue sky, sunshine as usual down here in the valley. And hope you're well. All is good here. And what we're noticing now during the lockdown, which is nearly 8 weeks in for us, crikey, is a couple of things I've noticed. One, I need a haircut again, so speak to Lynn, get the hair clippers out and watch this space. But also we're learning how to communicate in different ways over video, Skype, GoToMeeting, Zoom, and the way we listen to people and communicate has got to be slightly different. And I notice when we do a group call on Zoom or anything like that, the audio can be slightly clunky because people are talking over each other, or somebody's talking while somebody else is, and one automatically mutes, another one comes up. You've got to really watch for timing of the audio, the talking, the speaking, so we're getting used to that as well. And listening is becoming a key skill for us as well, learning to listen carefully and watch out for phrases, sayings, accents, that type of thing. And reminded me of a story, not a particular business tip, but anyway, a quick story of when we moved over to Vegas, or I moved over to Vegas before the family. And no business tip today, by the way, because it's VE Day, so we're going to remember and commemorate, and rightly so as well. So anyway, moved over to Las Vegas some years ago now, and I went over there first, and my job was to go and scout the place out, find some property, get ready for the family to follow me across. So I stayed in a spa resort hotel just off the strip called the Platinum Suites. And for those who know Vegas, it's on Koval and Flamingo, I think. And it's great, very nice. You can walk up to the strip and very, very nice. But it's a non-casino hotel, which is quite refreshing. It was nice, but no casino, thank goodness. And anyway, so I'm sat in the bar, chatting away, meeting people. And while I'm there, there's a property, a real estate, as they call it, conference on. One of the guys who was exhibiting there was staying in the hotel, in the bar, chatting away, talking to me. Now, I was looking for a house or some property for us to move into when we came across. So my job was to scout it all out, find the property, find the location, and away you go. Now, Vegas is totally different to anything I'd ever come across, pretty much, including London and Birmingham. But it was, Shropshire, we're in Newport in Shropshire, which is a little town, sheep, goats, cows, and green fields, and then you go to Vegas. So it's totally different. I had no idea what I was doing. And anyway, chatting in the bar, had a couple of gin and tonics, that type of thing. And I said to this guy, look, I'm moving to Vegas from the UK, don't know what I'm doing, any tips and any ideas, anything I should be aware of and stay clear of or whatever. And he had what I would call a very strong Southern States accent, which is quite tricky to tune into, especially after he's had a couple of Jack and Cokes and I've had a couple of gin and tonics. Anyway, so we're talking away, but I found it challenging to tune into his accent. Lovely guy, but couldn't understand a word he was saying. Anyway, any tips and advice? And he said, and I won't do the accent. I won't even try to do the accent. I said, any tips and advice? He said, I'll give you one piece of advice. And he said, whatever you do in Vegas, here's what are you going to do. Wherever you live, he said, you must live in a gay community. I said, really? Why? He said, well, because it's secure, it's safe, nobody's going to bother you there, it'll have cameras, it'll have gates, it'll have all sorts of things, and yet that's where you've got to live. So, well, okay. He said, trust me, he said, whatever you do, gay community is the place to go. So I thought, crikey, welcome to America. Who knows? All good. So phoned Lynn, said, got some good news for you. I can't believe I did this. Got some good news for you. I've found to look at some property, and the advice I've had is that we should live in a gay community. And Lynn went, well, okay, if that's what we've got to do, at least, whatever. So that was all good. I went into Remax, which is the a real estate network over in the US. I was on Saturday morning somewhere, wandered in, and all very British. So look, I'm coming from the UK, looking to, we need a house, we want 3-4 bedrooms, blah, blah, blah. And the advice that I've been given is that I'd like it, or prefer it to be, if possible, in one of the gay communities. And the guy looked at me and he said, I don't think we have any gay communities in Vegas as a separate unit. I said, well, that was the advice I was given. He said, would you have them over in the UK? I said, I don't think so. I think we might have some in London, not in Newport where I'm from. We might have some. I have no idea really. Anyway, of course, idiot here. It turns out, because I asked him, because he was back in the hotel, and I remember saying to him, you said gay community, they don't seem to exist here. He said, I didn't say gay community. I said gated. Gated community. You need to live in a gated community. But gated in a Southern States accent. To me, after a couple of G&Ts, didn't sound like gated, it sounded like gay. So anyway, apparently there's no gay, there's no walled gay communities in Vegas. I've learned that now. And anyway, we did live in a gated community, and it was a nice place. But it was full of security cameras, that type of thing. But it taught me a lesson, well, several lessons. First of all, don't drink the third gin and tonic. But listening is a key skill, and we can get it wrong, quite innocently get it wrong. No harm, no harm was done. But I did feel a bit of an idiot, and anyway, still do. It was an interesting story to me, but I think listening is a key skill, and is what we're learning to do now on Skype and Zoom and GoToMeeting. So listen up, pin your ears back, and listen, be attentive. A couple of quick shout outs, because I'd like to say hi to, I've been on the radio, isn't it? Anybody else who knows me. Paul Mason over in the UK, a buddy of mine that I was an apprentice with, which is nearly, crikey, mate, it's nearly 40 years ago now. So I've known Paul for 40 years, crikey. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. Good to see you around. I know we got together on a reunion, must be a couple of years ago now, but great to see you, mate. And also to Dave Hartshorn, who is buddy, friend of my youngest son Richard, and also mine as well, pleased to say. And Dave and I have known each other probably for, gosh, must be 20 years now, crikey, over in Newport. So Dave, hi there, thank you for sharing and commenting as well. Good to see you. Hope you're safe and well. And anybody else, really, I do appreciate comments, likes and shares, not out of ego, but just to know that you're seeing them. So leave a comment, make it make it nice, and share as well if you would. So I'll see you tomorrow on Saturday. Have a great day, and we're, so I say, commemorating and celebrating VE Day over here as well in sunny France. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, and remember to listen carefully. And there's no gay communities in Vegas either. So anyway, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.